else with it. It's your boy Project Pat in the building.
Money so I can feed my mama, so she can see a mansion, a house, got a couple dogs, a brand new security gate you can't get up on.
He privileged.
Hey, man.
Little nigga better tell before I pump his
Hey.
You know he being modest, man. You know who this guy is, man. This guy was in the audition movie, y'all.
Yeah, I know
He was in the audition movie. He was rocking out. He tried to be low key, because you know, all ladies be going crazy once they find out.
And I bet like Mike Tyson. Hey, you got the cake, I got the ice on. Hey, and I'm tryna be rude when I say I only want you in the news. I need a bad boy, a bad boy.
Yo, it's your boy Project Pat. I'm in the building with, and I ain't gonna tell you, I ain't ready yet. We talking about Killer Kev, yo. Before we started, Killer Kev was talking about, he was talking about getting in the pussy, Killer Kev.
Yeah, doing the vagina.
How you doing, Killer Kev? How many chicks you got, man? How many chicks you busting down? Look, he over there, he over there.
Be modest.
Yeah, that smile say it all.
You like, chill, make one of them mad.
He like, yo, like I'm trying to go to ice cream. I'm trying to go out to ice cream, like, chill. Nah, man, but I ain't gonna Killer Kev. My man, I call him Killer Kev for a reason, man. You know, what's known and needs to be explained, right, Killer Kev?
I'm nominated.
He gonna give us the hard nod.
Nah, but on another note, man, like Killer Kev, how long you been working with your boy, man? How long you been rocking out?
What, you and me?
Yeah, how long?
A month and a half.
A month and a half? How many shows we did?
3.
Oh shit, that's one a week. That's one a week. That's what's up, Killer Kev. And yo, you turned me into a household name. You know, my DMs getting blown up.
What they saying in your DMs though?
Everything.
Let's share with the people.
Them buns is on swole. Them buns is on swole. They love me in the DMs.
Buns forever, if you know what it means.
You know.
It's going above my head.
No, them buns is on. You said it's a man. Nah, no,
you don't know about
no. It's like no, my DMs is going crazy, man. People ask me to come in for appearances, and it's all because of you. You increased my production. I started off with a iPhone 7.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? Started off with an iPhone 7 tripod. Not even 11 Pro. A 7. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm rocking suede shoes from Payless. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking the suede. You gotta get these on camera. Zoom in on these.
Payless coming up in the world.
No, Payless is expensive as fuck. Payless is expensive as
Hence the
fuck.
name.
I thought they were
Payless.
out of business.
No, they still around. Like you go one on Baltimore Pike. No, I'm giving them a
It took them out the cities because we too good for that shit.
Yeah.
No, like you see, I got nice shoes
Don't
on.
sleep on
but-
Payless.
No, I'm not Payless. I used to wear the little
Look at all my
Spider-Man
skippers.
sleeves.
I got my
But see,
I got a pair of Shaqs out of that joint.
That's the way you stay wealthy. That is the way you stay wealthy.
She bought the Shaqs out, not the Reebok Jones, the one with the two-hand dunk.
Yeah. Joe, he said it 2 hands done.
Going like this on the joint. You know, Jordan.
And then I'm like, you see the fake Jordan used to be like this. On defense like this.
The Spalding joint.
That was the 52nd Street Jones. Speaking of them, ain't you from West Philly?
Yeah, I'm from West Philly.
But let me get to that. Hold on.
You don't
I'm done.
catch me on no 52nd
I ain't ready for them yet. I ain't ready. But look,
Street.
on another note, without further ado, it's Eminem, Moni and Meek.
Hello world.
What it do? I'm Moni.
I am Meeks.
And that's Eminem.
Yeah, I mean,
Ain't no particular color. Ain't no red and green or blue.
taste the rainbow.
Absolutely. But
In
what's
her
up with y'all,
words.
man? Talk to me. I know you're from West. I know you're from North. How did this
I'm
collaboration
from the
happen?
north, baby.
Yeah, you're from North. I know you're from the North Side.
Bye, girl. No, I'm saying no.
I'm from North.
No one we
The North is not. It's not a TH. It's an F.
People that
It's
know
NORF.
people that know she from North don't believe she from North.
I don't believe that shit. I thought you was like from Uptown or somewhere.
I live in can't disclose too much, but I currently live up in
I
Uptown.
can't
I
disclose
feel that. I
too
feel
much.
that. I feel that. I feel that.
What can't you disclose? Some you got the wrong people watching.
Yeah, the listener shall not be denied. Listen.
Listen, listen, as soon as you tag her, they gonna be right at her.
Word it up.
Which one you say was Meeks again?
Nah, what part of North you from? Let me get at you first.
Right by Temple.
Right by Temple?
Yeah.
Oh, but they be giving them beds out.
Yeah, I received
They be putting people down over there. So what? That's like 16 for Tahoe, around there.
No,
that's what I think about the
a
hospital.
little further up.
No, because you go down the street, it's like right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Like right over there by Max's.
I was fortunate enough to not be in that part.
Okay, what part?
Fortunate.
Down the street.
It's a little rougher over there.
Yeah, it's crazy over there.
It's definitely rougher.
Right by like Broad and Cecil Bay.
Oh, you was over there by White Girl Wednesday and shit like that.
It wasn't always
now,
like that.
It's not that now.
It wasn't always like that.
That's because they pushed everybody out, bought out their houses and everything, and they're basically gentrified.
And they pushing them back over here to the suburbs.
Yeah, basically.
And they got people changing tires on my street now.
Yep. Darby is out of control.
Yo, it's a bunch of perk heads, and that's where I actually came from.
Perk heads.
Bunch of perk heads, it's pills everywhere. It's getting real crazy, man. Like shout out to people living dark, man. Hold your head high. But
you heard it first.
But tell me a little bit about growing up in North, like, because I know I hear a lot of stories. We had a couple of people from North. We had me.
Yeah.
We had the Young Gunners. We had a couple. Like I'm going by like groups and shit like that. But you had them. Like, so what was your experience like growing up in North? Then I'm gonna get to you, because you probably like you got a lot of shit to say.
Yeah. let me say for the record, Moni is the star, and I stand in her shadow.
No. The key about the group is right. You put a quarter in that gumball machine. Y'all both get something. It's not just one. It's together.
No, but she's amazing though. She's the on stage like energy.
No, you amazing too. I seen that stallion video. I went a little too far.
I seen it. I seen your body.
Yeah. You're strong as hell.
Meeks got body. You're strong. You seen her back?
Yo, I got that from you. I was in your shit. I'll be watching.
Moni irks me. She irks me so much.
She said you're the strongest chick ever there.
She Angela Bassett strong.
So to answer your question, growing up in Philly, North Philly, I always felt like I really didn't fit in because like people be rolling down playing Meek Mill or
because she was the quote unquote. Well, we were the quote
unquote
weird kids. No, we
were probably the same thing.
Oh, with y'all style.
The style. So I'm like Langston, Shania Twain, Celine Dion, growing up in North Philly. So that was more my experience. I'm just like being a weirdo, I guess. Not really looked at as a tomboy the whole time. You know. So
for the audience, right? I know I'm not supposed to ask a woman's age, but you know, you mentioned a couple old heads. You know what I'm saying, music wise. So you know, when I think of like the North Philly R&B, like you shouting like that, I think of like Music, Jill Scott. Yeah. So are you around that range of age? Because you know you ain't sharing with me. You know.
My age. Listen,
no, I want to get to know because I want to know.
I am as old or as young as you need me to be.
Ooh. Okay, all right.
Kev, you hear him? Kev, you hear him? I guess the bow tie's working.
He said, how? What he said? People like how young? How young?
Nah, but go ahead.
No, that music is very, very timeless. So even you could take someone who's 10 years old who would love Michael Jackson. So those type of artists, they're timeless. Sure. So it doesn't. I don't think it really factors in your age, what type of music you tend to gravitate towards. But those are some good artists.
You mean she's not going to tell you her age?
Yeah.
I'm
gonna find a polite way to say it.
It's cool.
But I could be 57.
So how did your music shape your childhood? I'm gonna get to her, like, because you know, this type of music, you have a different type of aura. Like I'm an R&B cat myself. That's why I kind of gravitated more to your music and you singing on a certain record. Because I like the soul. I like my body shit.
Yes.
I listen to hip hop, and I don't want to hear you murking everything. Every track, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you shooting up everything.
Listening to that kind of music, I definitely feel like my music has that, or I want it to have that soul, that soft, sensual touch to it. So it's finding a way to talk about, I can say on camera, fuck me.
Yeah, go ahead.
In a very...
We give it up.
Can't give it up easy.
She said, "Cam, give it up easy." Yo,
that's what she's hoping for.
Yo, Killer Cam.
No,
you got a friend to her, yo. Toy Story shit.
You already got the Instagram. You can DM her.
You can slide right in there, yo, like emojis. Just throw a heart eye.
Send over that egg.
Just throw a heart eye with the gold wig. But go ahead.
He said the eggplant, but
All right, go ahead.
then the peach.
Yeah, I like her, man. I like her, man.
So you know where it's going.
Yeah, just be straightforward, please.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's finding a creative and imaginative way to say that. Like Janet Jackson is one of my all-time favorites because she, like, if you really listen to what she's saying, she is a freak. But she's not saying, "Oh, you ladies pop your pussy like this." You know what I'm saying? She's like, the words you really have to think about it. It's soft.
You said that so proper. I'm sorry.
All your ladies pop your pussy like this. All you ladies. Said to pronounce all the songs.
Do it now.
So let me get to you before I get to the big question. What about you? Talk to me about the West Side, man.
West Side?
Yeah, let's talk about the West Side. Because I remember, she said North Side. You said I'm from the West. Like, you was hard as bricks.
Yeah.
So I went to the really. I want to see how a place you from a place like that. What part of West you from? Clarify that.
Overbrook. So Overbrook is.
You said so. Yeah.
Overbrook is.
Yo.
They pimp girls over there.
He right at you.
No, I used to work at City Girl. You know, the dudes with red jackets.
From here, that's the
over there in the park,
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, they used to plant trees and shit over there.
I used to work for City Girl.
Yeah.
But I mean, that particular area is kind of sweet. Like, as I got older, a lot of, like, when I was younger, a few dumb things happened, like people getting killed on a block and stuff like that. I seen a couple of things, seen people get robbed, beat up, and stuff like that. Then it died down for a while, or I personally didn't hear, because I don't associate myself with those type of people. Like, I didn't even, like, start smoking weed until I got to college. So, like, I wasn't into that. Like, I'm the kid that's sitting out there playing Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh cards and shit like that. We was playing fucking Harry Potter and Rocket Power. Like, I was a kid. Like, I was able to actually enjoy my childhood as a child, like, besides for, like, other little things, but I was able to be a child. I wasn't forced to grow up. I didn't have to live, like, I guess, a hard life, as some would call it. Like, I can honestly say that we did well. Like, I didn't have to.
In relation.
Yeah, in relation to, like, what some other people went through that I know go through in the city. But I mean, I was the only child, so I was spoiled a lot. I got a lot of stuff that I wanted. But as far as, like, music goes, me and my mom, you know, Saturday mornings, gotta get up and clean. So,
I know that lifestyle.
Listen, that's how it was. Saturday morning, get up and clean. Don't matter what you doing, what you did the night before, don't matter. But then she was playing all them R&B songs, Babyface, Brian McKnight. Like, that's how I really love R&B. Like, if I could, like, sing like them, I would. Like, I can, like, do a little Drake, like, I can do a little. I can hit you with a little bit of that, but I can't do it how I want to. But I'm content with that. It's okay. But yeah, that's you know, life in West Philly.
So like, you know, when I think of music, right, I think of, like, orchestra, I think of, like, instruments, like, basically composers, all that shit. So what instruments do you guys play? Any instruments? Like, are you cultured like that?
No, I used to play the piano when I was little, but I never really went through with it. But as I got older, I was able to use my voice as an instrument. So, I mean, it works out how it's supposed to.
Yeah, because your ad-libs is fire. I mean, them shits is hard.
Don't be going on.
Yo, them ad-libs is fire. I tell you, see, I pay attention.
Thank you.
I try to play stupid and shit like that. Like, when I be in interviews, I try to let y'all talk about each other. But I became such a big fan of those couple posts.
That's what I'm saying.
Word.
Yeah, he was clutch on a promo.
Word. Because let me share that too before I get back into
the. Send me that.
For those,
let him give him his moment.
For those who zoom in on this too. For those who are starting podcasts, right? Killer Cam doing his thing behind. Killer Cam, this shit is fun. No, for those who starting the podcast, right? Yo, you gotta do what others ain't doing. Like I seen people they wasn't getting promotion. You know, maybe had a conversation. I ain't gonna point on elbows, but you know, they going to other shows and people are not giving them the same type of promotion. I was like, you know what? I'm underground. I'm coming up. So why not, you know, make the artists feel like they're artists?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
every day we felt like artists.
Facts. I was like, wow, this shit is. I'm like, damn.
We on Pat TV,
I'm about to hit him up for a few promo videos. Like, shit.
That TV, where I do that too, man.
We go, people want us to pay like hundreds of dollars and don't do shit.
Yeah, talk
like
your
that.
shit. No, talk that.
Don't
No
do
beef
shit
here.
like that.
Talk
Like,
that. Talk
if
that.
you want somebody to pay $200, $300, $400 or something, like, I don't care what your platform is. Mm-hmm. Especially if it's indie platform and it's like underground artists and stuff like that. Promote. Mm-hmm. Like, everybody doesn't know who they are. Some people don't know who the fuck you are, but you want me to promote you when you're not promoting me. Absolutely. What's the point?
And that's why I promote.
It's a give and take thing, like give and take.
And that's like truthfully, and let's clarify this, right? I didn't ask these guys for anything. I just literally wanted their appearance. I love the engagement of people and having them on the show and sharing their story and just letting people see a different side of who they are. You know what I'm saying? I want people to see like a different side of y'all. Like,
right.
Like, so if a person looked at y'all post like, yeah, Mooney has a certain mystique about her, like she comes off as a little, or she's a freak, but my show, I want like she come off like a gorilla. You know, it's cool. Like, I want y'all to see that it's another side of her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's another side of her. It's a romantic side. You know what I mean? You see?
Yeah, actually, Moni's performing a song tonight, Love Jones. It's a softer side to Moni.
Oh, you gave me a drop, guy. You talking about Love Jones?
I did. Oh.
When I don't know what headspace. I think I heard a couple songs in that headspace. It was just basically the song is like about like my vision of a woman and how I would treat her and stuff like that, or you know what I mean. That's basically it.
So how would you treat a woman? Like, so let's paint a picture right now, right?
Oh,
you had Chick-fil-A.
Talking about this. Go ahead.
You had Chick-fil-A, right? How would you make it? How would you make that a nice romantic date for her? Chick-fil-A, you should be able to do it anywhere because you just, it's not the location, it's the time. You spending the money for the time, not
right,
the location.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So how would you make that a special moment?
Don't
for her?
take me to Chick-fil-A, but whatever he's talking about.
Me, I'm all about, like, I like to laugh. So if we're sitting there, I'm gonna joke the whole time. Some people say I play too much or like that, but that's just me. Like, if we're sitting down at a restaurant or wherever we're gonna be enjoying ourselves, we're gonna be laughing because either one, I'm either telling jokes or just being silly, or what we say in Philly, I'm bidding on other people around us. I'm like, oh, look at this guy's hair. His hairline's crazy. Like, I do it everywhere. It could be out at a restaurant. I could be at work. Like, I used to, I used to put on my Instagram shit at my job.
That was your blog?
It was basically shit at my job. I would put it on my Insta Snap because I work in Southwest. So when I tell you, dead of winter, people come in there in flip-flops with no socks and shit like that. People come in, take their shoes off, feet on the ground. I'm just like,
what you do? What the hell?
I work at T-Mobile. Yeah, exactly. So like,
T-Mobile and Southwest.
Shit, I see at my job. Shit, I see at my job.
She sends me texts half the time and I'm just dying.
Yeah, what kind of shit is that?
Yeah.
And what do you do? I know we spoke. You said something about law, right? I'm smart as shit. Y'all don't know how the hell I know this shit.
I'm a paralegal.
Oh man, that's why you just sitting there chilling. You trying to watch what you say because that shit gonna come back to the office.
Every time. That's what I say. Every time. No, they so I don't really get to. I get some. What's the best word? Feedback on a video like styling from the people at my job. Like,
oh my gosh, where are your clothes?
Yeah, like, oh, you're not gonna. A man is not gonna want you because they can just look you up and see you're half naked. But I'm like, that's for my career, for my thing.
No, that's an art. Now, like you see the way you make, you know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, like all the stigmas and stuff, like on my last show, me and Killer Kev, you can attest to this. On last show, I gave the young lady, my co-host, I don't know if you guys watched it, I gave her a little bit of game. I told her, like, the way you like, it's a difference if you're doing it as an art. Like, you know, you're on stage.
Absolutely. That's what I say.
But it's another thing if you're, like, doing it to target an audience, because you want to get what's targeted.
Yeah, I did see that. So, yeah.
So you want to get what comes to you.
Yeah.
Like, so you might get a horn dog.
They're acting like she out here selling a premium Snapchat.
Anything. It's anything.
25 an hour.
Listen, like,
anything.
35 or you can't get at it. Like, the fuck?
And you show it, and I look at this, like, I look at what, like, this might sound crazy, but I don't give a fuck. Excuse me. women need to have a little bit more prestige about themselves.
Seriously.
Because we made this conversation. Stop putting your pussy on a pedestal. It's just another body part. Your pussy.
You used a different expression though.
What I said? Tell me what I said.
I can't remember what it was, but it was really.
No, I'm gonna get to. So I look at what I said. Your vagina, your pussy does not persuade me.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and I'm being vulgar because I want you to get the metaphor. I want you to get it. Pussy should never persuade a man. If you have sex with a woman, y'all exchange something together.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? It shouldn't be, I'm going to make him wait. I'm going to use my pussy as a weapon and all this other stupid stuff. And I'm going to use my pussy to get certain industries.
Right.
You should never want to live your life like that. Because when your pussy's all dried out and you're like 50, you're a dried up raisin. You know what I'm saying?
How you going to use it then?
Yeah. So use your mind as a weapon.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Pussy is not persuasion. You heard that, Killer Kev?
We just need t-shirts. Pussy is not persuasion.
That's fire, yo, you Killer Kev, we got tag that. We got to tag that.
I print shirts, by the way, so
we can make that work. We can make that work. But let me get back to y'all, man. I'm having a lot of fun with y'all, man. I think we only been like 15 minutes out.
Back TV.
20? Damn.
So
let's play a little game, right?
All right.
This game is called Stay or Go. I'm gonna ask both of y'all. I'm gonna give you a list of people. Each one you're gonna stay or go. And so stay means like you find them attractive. You know they have something to offer you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Go like no. Stay means like you want to hit. You want to create a life with them. You want to do some extra things. Like you know what I mean? Like you see them as like you want to be with them. But go means like it means like quick fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna deal with you at all. You a piece of, you know what I mean? So stay or go.
All right. Stay or go.
I'm gonna Killer Kev, you can join this, Killer Kev. Pick a name.
A name?
Yeah, get like anybody, celebrity, pick a name. Try to find something that somebody else like and that we all will know. And I'll join in on this too. If
all right, we go.
I'm just gonna say Tupac because it's right there. So Tupac.
Go.
Nah, you go.
What
about you?
Tupac can go. He's too much drama.
He's a go?
He's too much drama.
Well, what about? All right, I gotta get at you.
I'm not finna get shot up.
I gotta get at you.
I'm not finna get shot up, and your vehicle.
No, but that was a persona.
It doesn't matter.
He was an actor.
It was his persona, yes, but he died in his real life because of it. No.
No, he died because of death row.
Either way,
you know
that's
like,
drama. Either way, it's drama. I'm not getting caught up, and I'm not getting shot up in your six. So no.
I respect that.
She's very adamant about the ghetto-ness.
Yeah, the ghetto-ness. Yes, the ghetto-ness.
She does not tolerate it.
I respect it though because that shows the caliber of a woman she is. Like she won't just she won't just fall for anything.
Right.
A dude ain't gonna let you sell K2.
Oh my God.
she ain't gonna be selling K2 out
I tell people all the time, I'm a snitch. The first person I'm gonna call is 911.
But you have that right. According to these so-called street dudes, like I've been watching these documentaries, they keep saying, "Oh, if you're a civilian, you have the right." I don't think they mean that bullshit.
They gonna kill you. They gonna kill you.
They gonna kill you too.
I snitch on you. I'm a target now. Like the fuck.
Let me see another one. Halle Berry. Not this Halle Berry. Boomerang Halle Berry. You don't like Halle?
She's for the white man.
Oh. Kill Cat, you want to do
Monster Ball killed me. I was just like, ew.
No, I ain't gonna hold you. Her nipples was nasty. She had the little orangutan. Orangutan joint. She like it wasn't what I expected. Like they always kept her so disclosed. So then when you see her naked,
you was disappointed.
I said she was ass. She was terrible.
No, but she's definitely a beautiful woman.
No, she's gorgeous.
Yeah, beautiful.
Works hard, but
for sure.
That's a no for Moni, I think.
Yeah, nah, she don't do it for me.
All right, 50 Cent.
Go.
You said go?
He's another one you can get shot
right
at.
Now?
50 Cent now or
No. Overall, like overall, because you have to have a past before you can have a future.
Yes, so which 50 Cent are we talking about?
We talk about overall as a whole, because we're talking about the whole journey. Would you take that journey with 50 Cent and work and go to the end?
Would I have taken that journey? No. Would I be with 50 Cent?
The moment he got shot 9 times, she would have been there. She was like, I hope you make it. I'll be praying for you over here.
Nah, but I'm not gonna lie. I respect it though because Like me, like I'm not with that shit either.
Yeah.
Like when I'm the type of kid like this. Like when people see me, they see the long beard, and I do it on purpose though. I purposely don't cut this off. I'm not Muslim. I'm not none of that. I purposely don't cut this off. Yeah, I purposely don't cut it off because I want people to. I want to use my mind as a weapon. So people see like, oh yeah, he's a typical dark skinned. He don't know shit. He's dumb as shit. You know what I'm saying? So then when I start talking, I come with ball shorts, long beard, long socks, you know, flip flops. And then when they hear me talk, they be like. So I do that on purpose. Like I love that shit. Like I love when people count me out.
Yeah.
But back to you. So you said. So let me see if I can find somebody. Damn. Like, this girl, she's a tough cookie.
Yeah, it's tough. No drama. No baby mama. So people
Shamar
me
Moore.
out. Fine. He is fine. He definitely can stay. Yeah.
He can stay. And why can he stay? You got to give like an example. Why can he stay?
He can completely stay.
More than just looks though.
Yeah, definitely more than looks. He and they all do. Like they all work hard, but. His is a different path, so safer path and showing your
you know that nigga was on crack.
Probably. But no,
right? Allegedly.
We don't know.
I'm just giving an example.
He just, to me, like, forget him being a famous actor. Like, I think if I've seen him on the streets, super clean cut the way he is, I definitely would want to stay and build. He's soft, like a soft.
You want to do more than build. she was like, she said, I definitely will.
Yeah, because I'm processing in my head. I'm sitting here like, what the things I do to him. But
Killer Kev, you see this? She was like, definitely.
He's like a soft man. He's clean. He's safe.
And she's doing it. She's imagining.
Yeah, that's what that is. I'm imagining he's clean. He's safe.
So
I'm run my hands down his body.
So what is Moni's type? And I'm gonna ask you the same shit.
What's Moni's type?
What's Moni's type? Because I know you laughing because I remember you shared one story on your page. I ain't gonna expose you. But
Moni likes ass. You gotta have a ass.
What type of ass though? Cause
you can't have bullet holes in it like an onyx.
Oh shit! Wow.
No, I see some shit at onyx and them lights come on, they fucked up. I'm not trying to put your onyx.
Moni's type is.
It gotta be a real ass though.
Yeah,
like not no Kim Kardashian, not the fucking Black China ass. Like that shit is disgusting.
What about Star Brim? You know who Star Brim is? Cardi B's friend, the little chocolate drink.
No. I don't really pay too much.
Megan Thee Stallion is who Moni is.
Fuck yeah. Her face. Her face though. Like at first, like when she first came out, I was like, yeah, that's my bitch. Then after, I was like, I couldn't look at that
Interesting
face
fact.
every day.
If you say me, she's gonna say go.
She's not my type.
Alright, so what's your type?
I'm saying for Moni's type, it's not me.
It's not. She's not my type. I know her.
No. So what is your type?
My type in a man?
Yeah, like I want you to go in the street, and this is for everybody listening too, because they gonna jump right here. They're like, oh yeah, I could do that. They gonna put them
right.
I can do that. So I want you to say everything.
Yeah, number one trait for me is you have to have passion, whatever it is you are doing. So even if it's working at McDonald's, which I don't have a problem with. No.
Go ahead, Moni.
You work at McDonald's, don't even hit
No, it's the end goal. What is your end goal in working at McDonald's? What is the bigger path you're trying to get to? Like, if you just like McDonald's and...
Word.
I mean, well, if you're on the fries, the only thing you go to is the lettuce. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop playing, yo. What
if you try to have your own restaurant?
She's not going to talk to you what a McDonald's fry salary. Like, alright, you working at McDonald's, you're penny pinching, you're saving.
Yes.
But you making what you make.
Exactly. But she's going to want you to do certain things that you're not going to do because you're penny pinching and saving. So you're still not the right type for her.
Let Moni tell me my type.
I'm just saying.
Tell her.
Older.
Mm-hmm.
Male.
Yes. Strictly. No.
What's older, like 40, 35?
35 and up, probably. She doesn't. Rarely goes for,
under 30.
Rarely. Rare. You probably gotta be a billionaire. So, I'm playing. But rarely goes under 30. You have to have a nice build, have a good shoulder on your head. Definitely a job.
Have a good shoulder on your head.
Definitely have to have a job. You living with your mama, unless you own that house.
And she sleep in the basement.
Oh shit. She can have her own room as long as she not drawing.
No, she's gonna draw. She gonna need her paper change.
If you own the house your parents live in and they drawing, then you got separate issues. Then that's your problem. But yeah, older, clean cut, have a job, willing to give her the attention that she needs. I wouldn't say deserve, but the attention she needs. So she's needy.
So she basically wanted to give it to you like a stallion.
Basically, in more ways than one. I'm just putting it out there.
She want that pickle splashing in that jar. She want that pickle splashing.
As I said for the record, I'm saying again, the premise of stallion. So it's really not what it is on the surface.
That's why I said more than ways than one.
But that's why I'm here. I actually have to get into. I'm about to get into that song actually. See, that's fine. That segue is hard.
Yeah.
I'm tough.
If I say so myself.
So that was a good segue. I'm not gonna lie. But so what do you mean? Like I know you just said, Moni just said that it's more. We talking about give it to you like a stallion.
Yeah.
It's a different meaning behind it. What meaning are you trying to portray to the audience?
So lyrics. It's go deeper and deeper and deeper. What that actually means is, I don't just want to fuck. I want you to go deeper with conversation. I want you to actually take me out. Let's go on real dates. Let's really have meaningful conversation. That's why I want to stop you right there.
That's why she's grinding on the gentleman in the video. She wants a meaningful conversation.
We were. He was whispering things in my ear on set.
So let me ask you a question. Do you speaking of that? I'm glad you said it. Thanks, Moni. Moni fire. I like Moni.
She's annoying.
So Moni. Let me get it. So. In the video, right? Because that was your type. I said Shamar Moore, right? I'm gonna go back. I said Shamar Moore. The dude was light skinned, right? You have to be light skinned. Yeah, good hair too. So I'm pretty sure that wasn't. I'm pretty sure that was deeper than a stallion, different connection. So how would the audience portray that particular? Because you was touching on his chest. You know, you had your little white Davis suit on.
Yo.
You had the baby oil.
The leopard baby.
So are you asking me, was he my type or?
No, I'm asking you, like, how do you portray that image to the audience? I mean, I know music is usually deeper than we interpret it. You know what I'm saying? You got to listen to it a couple times.
Yeah, well, that's what's so great about music, and when you make a music video.
You leave it to the listeners and the viewers' imagination.
Listeners and viewers. Two different people, sometimes they can come together and be on the same page or not. So while the video represents one thing, because visuals, everything, the actual music, which you listen to most of the times, like when you're by yourself, right? And it's all in your mind, so that's meant to make you think a little harder.
So have you came across a stallion yet?
No. I'm looking at one.
Killer K, you heard that? I'm a stallion.
Well, I'm gonna head out.
Oh, if you give me that chance.
I'm looking at one.
Thank you.
I can.
You want to sit over here? I'm gonna get all.
She gonna get all. What you gonna get all?
I don't need this energy in between me. I don't need this right now.
Killer Kev, I'm like, yo, Killer Kev, this might be the best. This might be the best show.
The nipples might just go. And I have on a white shirt too.
You caught that shit.
Again, I didn't want to be in the middle.
So yeah.
All right, back to you, Moni.
Yes, back
so I ain't gonna say stallion for you, cause I think we ain't looking for no Iron Man type.
Well, Megan a Stallion, but she's
but she one Reese's Pieces away from getting fat. Like she's tough. No, she's tough. She's thick. Like she's thick, but it look like if she eat a little more, she's done.
That's the look nowadays.
You told she can squat. You seen the knees. I can't do that shit. Can't nobody do that shit. I can barely just do a regular squat. She squat, twerk, all that shit. Like, oh, the bitch is strong.
You like that?
Okay, so Moni's type is like Angela Bassett.
You like Angela Bassett?
I love Angela Bassett.
She is strong as fuck, yo.
Yeah, I don't like them strong. That
no, I'm not saying no. I'm not saying like she can pick you up. I don't know, pick you up. No, I had a girl pick me up and throw me across the room on some judo shit before. She was only 125, and it was 185 at the time. I said, how the fuck did she do that shit? Like she threw me over her shoulder like this.
I'd have left.
No, I was at my crib.
You gotta go.
Why she's at your crib?
We ain't gonna. This ain't about Pat. This ain't Pat. This Pat T ain't about me. This is about y'all today. This is a family show. This is a family show.
Like a stallion.
Yeah, right.
Yo, she fucked me.
Get on the bed.
She threw me over the shoulder like this.
She's like, get your dick hard. I'm Whoa.
No, but ironically, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna share something. I ain't gonna be a complete prude, even though she was. I ain't gonna be a complete prude. I do like when a woman just like take control, like yo, pull your shit out. Like I love that shit.
Pull your shit out as in your titty?
No, I'm talking about me.
I just wanted to know how far we were going.
No. I love you. No, I'm talking about pull my stuff out. I love when a woman take control at times.
What type of show do you think this is?
This is a fail. No, this is not.
Fuck?
This is Pack TV. It's Friday night. You know my hours.
It's still a little early.
It's 10 o'clock. Yeah.
Pulling the tail?
She said pulling the tail.
All the lights on too?
Yeah, that's true.
Jesus Christ.
Killer Cat, what you get me into, man?
Yeah, it's true.
What you get me into, Killer Cat? Them cameras go on and the freaks come out. But like I said, so you got
freaks.
These shoes are doing something.
That is Meeks the Freak. Got you showing ankle and shit today. She's ready for a little something.
Miss you, girl. With Pack TV. I was told prior to this that anything, happens on the show.
Well, why are you clothed if that's the case?
I didn't think that one all the way through. That's why I'm clothed.
That's only because it's cold outside.
All right, y'all. Let's get you got a performance tonight.
Yes.
Let's talk about that, girl.
I can't wait.
And shout my homies out. Shout out to the gas shop. Shout them out.
Yes, the gas shop. Yeah, they're awesome. They invited me out for their last show just because I was doing vlogs. They was like, yeah, come through, record. They seen how I put it together, looking at my page, saw my music. He was like, oh, I want you to host. It was like, matter of fact, I need you to perform because your music is pretty dope. And I'm excited. It's a new. I probably know maybe 5 people that are going to be there. So it's a whole new audience. I'm excited to see how they're going to react to the music. And I never performed for we did a 420 event this year, but there was no smoking at the event. So people went outside, got high or whatever. This one, there's going to be smoking at the event. They're going to have 420 catering. I'm excited just to see people's reaction. Hopefully they're not too high. Some people get too high, then you just see them on the couch.
Wake up, Moni. Wake up.
You like, bro. And it's huh?
Hey, Gas, man, yo, Gas, I think I should reconsider our meetup, man. I think you gonna have me fucked up.
Oh yeah. You want to be? She can't even handle weed, so she can't come in and.
Not sure. I don't do it either. I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah,
I'm pump faking. I'm just trying to be like when I was 16, my cousin before he rested his soul, he was like, "Yo, you ready for to smoke this motherfucking shit by yourself on myself?" Like I'll act like I'm puffing it, but
I don't even smoke like that no more. I haven't smoked because of the music and we've been singing and using our vocals, so I really haven't been smoking. If I do smoke tonight, it's not going to be until after my performance, just so my voice is fresh. I don't sound like, you know what I mean? So, but when I do smoke, I just be like, yo.
So that's interesting. That's really interesting what you just said, Moni. That's interesting. Because I usually hear people say the weed gives them a expressive, it makes them feel more expressive, that they can write better. And you just said
now writing and performing is 2 different things though. If you doing it for 15 years, obviously your esophagus and lungs have built up a tolerance, but I was never a heavy smoker. So every time I did do it, then I weaned myself off of it, smoking a joint here, a joint there. Now maybe it's a joint here, a joint there, but never. If I do, it's probably every other week just to take the edge off or something like that, because it calms me. I don't feel I need to smoke all day every day to get through life. I'm not going through anything that requires me to smoke every day. I don't have any medical issues. I'm not stressed out like that. It's just to take the edge off, just relax me. You know what I mean? Because I'm a Gemini, so my mind is moving like this. I'm all over the place, and sometimes I just need to sit down, chill, relax, reset, get my shit together.
I respect that because I have that same mind frame about myself. I always say, I never really smoke like that. I always pump fake, like I said. I never really inhaled it. My thing is this, right? When you smoke and you do these drugs and stuff like that, you kind of basically committing suicide, like social suicide. Like I'm saying why I say this because if I like to take my problems head on, you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause I feel like if you once you put your guard down, you know what I'm saying, it's when you get knocked out, right?
Right.
So if you're smoking weed, you know what I'm saying, you have like a guard, you're kind of blocking all that stuff away, like all the problems that's coming your way, like you don't see it. I want to see things head on, so then I know how to attack those obstacles.
Not for everybody. I wouldn't say that because not everybody uses it as like, oh, I gotta smoke my pain away. Everybody doesn't do it. Some people just do it for recreational, just because. I will say that depending on the person, now weed is not for everybody, but for most people that do it, it does expand your mind. That's why you were saying like people do it so they can get more creative. It will help you like that. That's why people think they can get high and start rapping. Like most of them be trash, but for real, like most of them be trash. Like that's how I know a couple people started rapping. Like you just get high and start rapping and shit like that. But it does open your mind. Like most people's problem with weed is they smoke too much of it. So everybody you don't need to smoke a face or a pound of weed or an eighth of weed every fucking day. Like you may need maybe 5 puffs and you be cool. You'll be at that mellow state. Like some people get paranoid. That's because they have smoked too much. They've consumed too much of the weed and it's now past the point where they can handle it. So they're they're jittery and all over the fucking place. But if you know yourself and your body and you smoke often or at least enough to know what you can handle, it's fine. It's a great experience.
All right, I have another question for y'all. You know, I'm on a roll. I ain't even looking at these cards. I'm fine. Okay.
I'm fired.
Let me ask you a question. Like, what is this for both of y'all? Mm-hmm. What is the process of creating a song? You know, you're a group, so you guys are one. It's like a marriage, right? Yeah. So, what is the process of creating a song?
It's different for every time. Like I don't have a.
Well, let's say it this way. So our first project, the process really was just going out and really partying and being in the scene. We would always get more creative. So it's like being out there, seeing what people in the bars are responding to and feeding off of that, and then coming back to the studio, and then we got all this party music. With the second project, because we did solo songs and also our joint songs, she got into whatever her zone was. Mine was typically whatever. I live vicariously through my music, so my songs are more like, this is how I want to be touched, and so I talk about that. So I just like really get into a quiet space, and I'm really imagining what I want, and I put that into a song.
I mean, for certain songs that was like the same, like Naughty. If you've listened to that was basically the same, like just basically a fantasy type thing. Like what I wanted to experience or felt like I should experience or something like that. And other songs were just like, it just came to me. Like I listened to a beat and I'm just like, okay, I like this. Then all of a sudden it just starts flowing. Like the song will write itself. So every like song Skate. Process is different. Like Skate, I wrote with a purpose. Right. I wrote with a purpose to be like, fuck y'all, we doing our thing regardless of how you think it, how you take it, or whatever. Like we are good. Like we're the shit.
What he say? I'm fired.
We're fired.
We're fired.
We're fired. We're all fired.
We're fired. But that's probably one of the only songs I wrote with pure intent, like a pure purpose, and everything else just came. Like that's it.
So, but I'm gonna go back to you. You just said
he missed it.
You said what they said, no pun intended. I heard it. You said you like to write songs about how you're being touched and stuff like that, right? Yeah. So let's do case. So do you do case like hashtag like?
She hasn't found it yet.
So you like case consultation where you like under the covers. And you like write to me.
You really want to know what?
I mean, I think we all want to know. You said. I mean, I'm good at playing on words.
Okay. So.
She be in her pajamas laying on the floor with her headphones in. That's it.
I'm trying to think. So get started.
Well, you know, iPhones is waterproof, so she get a shower like that.
If I get a shower, trying to really think.
I love Moni. Moni funny as shit. Yeah. Go ahead, Mom.
We're waiting.
The world is waiting. Killer Kev was over over there waiting.
It's not like I will do it in one night. So I'm thinking of Stop Me, for example. The bridge to Stop Me was written at a completely different time than the hook and the first verse, my verse. That doesn't really answer your question, but I'm really trying to imagine.
You go around the world and come back. It's fine.
I'm trying to imagine what I was doing as I was like, I want to be a freak for you. No text, just call. Let me so freak for you. Yeah, I can't say too much.
You can say whatever. I
can't say too much.
I didn't say too much. No, I'm typically in my room, lights off, and Moni is right. I lay on the floor a lot.
Nah, that's fine. No, I asked you that because like I watch stuff like Empire, and you know, like when the emotion, like as you can see, Empire, all their songs is built upon a certain emotion.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? That's why I asked you like, how do you like even if you like orgasm on a song, does that mean you did it right? No, I'm making no pun intended. No, I'm just saying like you look for that emotion, look for that raw emotion, like music, like you want to hit that raw.
I feel like I'm violating my own music if I'm orgasming to my music. So
no, but if you did, imagine what the masses might do.
Honestly, my music turns me on. My music turns me on, and no, fun fact, I really have to. I stop writing when I'm like getting way too turned on. I'm like, this is a complete violation. I don't want to tell Moni that this is what happened. Stop me, so this is what happened.
That's for you see, Pat TV get some shit. I told you, I say I get some shit out.
So I have to stop writing because then I feel really, really like.
Now I know why it takes so long to write a song. This is why it takes so long to write a song. Because we can have 6 sessions for the same goddamn song. After 1 or 2, I'm done. She's still going in. I'm just like, bitch, you moaning? Like, what is going on? I'm just like, you know what?
Killer Kev.
It came to the point where we couldn't even be in the studio at the same time because she was taking so fucking long, and I'm just like, I gotta go. I can't be here. I can't be here. You can ask our engineer.
Yeah, it gets broken up.
See, now I would tell him this, and he was gonna be like, oh.
It explains it all.
Okay. Yeah, you don't ever feel like that's a violation of your own song if you're coming to your song.
Well, let me get. You got me a little stuck.
Like Bad Boy
so
took me a while.
So all right. Let me ask you one more question. Then we gonna shut it up a little. We've been talking for a minute. I ain't gonna hold you. What's the future for Moni and Meeks?
We want to do a lot more traveling. This past October, we got a chance to go to Atlanta for their music festival, and it was just amazing. Like it's when you get out of Philly, so much you can do. There was like 4 days we spent in Atlanta and got so much, met some cool people. So we really want to travel, and we finally feel like we have a portfolio worth showing off.
Right.
And so now it's just face to face. You can't replace that with internet. You know, like social media, and you have to get out there, meet new people. So the plan is travel more, show off the portfolio, make a lot more fans.
And I encourage y'all. You mentioned Atlanta, right? Mm-hmm. I encourage y'all to go here. I went to New Orleans in 2017. Mm-hmm. That's a place I think y'all should go to and beat the streets up, because like New Orleans is like its own culture in itself. Like people don't perform in events.
I hear that a lot.
Like you might somebody they beating on paint cans. Like you have a newfound love of poverty. You know what I'm saying? You see people out there, they rapping with spoons, kitchen spoons and stuff. Like we laugh, but like it's real. Like you see it. So I encourage y'all like to go to places like New Orleans where the poverty is good. People are proud to be homeless. Like us here in Philly, like, you know, we take a lot for granted. Like we hate on each other, and that's why I had to make that be clear about the other radio stations, because I feel like I'm not throwing shots, but I don't really get much for this. But you know, it's not about what I'm doing. It's not about what I'm doing. It's the passion that I have behind it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel. Like I'm not trying to get over, because money don't mean nothing to me.
Right.
I don't care about being rich or whatever. I don't care about being rich. None of that. I just want to see other people win. That's why I promote y'all. Like, I'll constantly keep promoting. Y'all constantly keep liking your pictures. This is not. I didn't do that because I was just promoting y'all. I actually like y'all music.
Dude, we were so excited to come. Yeah, super excited. We've been talking about it for
all week.
All week.
And I appreciate that. I appreciate the anticipation, and I'm glad the audience get to see like a whole nother side of you guys.
Yeah.
So before we go, Is there anything you guys want to promote? Like any album?
I'm gonna promote that I'm very single.
Killer, you heard it here. Killer Cat, you heard it here.
Well, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Besides
for the show this evening, we have a show on the 22nd of October at the Fire in Philadelphia, and on the 25th at Silk City with
October or November.
Oh, I'm sorry, November. Y'all know what time it is. I'm sorry.
You ain't gonna be sitting outside by yourself.
October of next year.
Right.
Right. November 22nd and 25th. Okay, just look out. Follow us on Instagram at Moni Meeks Music. You'll be able to see the flyers there. And we should probably have a couple of singles dropping in the new year for sure.
They're all about sex.
Oh God.
All right, y'all, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in.
I can't wait.
I appreciate y'all tuning in. Like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my followers up, trying to get to 1,000. We at 494 right now. Killer Kev, we doing our thing. We jumped from 16 to 400 in no time. We started in January. So, you know, we grinding out here, man. We grinding.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We grinding. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for giving me your input on the comments. These two, they going somewhere. The first. Oh, yeah, y'all even mentioned they're going to be the first Philly pop artists.
Woo! Facts.
See, how I remember that name.
Pop Duo!
You know the shit. We out, man. Pat TV.